Join me as I tour the grounds of Princeton University with my good friend and past student, Dr. Ashley Brangrose.
So this is the main original building on campus. It has a lot of history. So back in the Civil War, it was occupied by the British. Then George Washington and his army came through and kicked out all the British, and they actually used this as a Capitol building for a few months. So this is where the US was run from for a few months during the Revolutionary War. All right, so this is Cannon Field. So what you have in the middle of this area is a cannon from the Revolutionary War, and there's a lot of history with this cannon. So a couple of times, students from Rutgers have come down here and tried to steal this cannon. I don't think they were ever able to get it fully out of the ground, but they definitely stole another smaller cannon from campus. And there's been kind of some ongoing feuding between Princeton and Rutgers students over the years. But they never took this one. So this is the Princeton Physics Department. It's called Jadwin Hall, and the building is actually deceptively huge. So it's got 4 floors above ground and 2 floors below ground, and that includes all experimental labs as well as theory offices. So this is where all the physics faculty works from. So this is the Wall of Fame in the physics department. So these are all of the people who either did their PhD or were faculty at Princeton and went on to win the Nobel Prize in physics. So this is John Wheeler. He's a famous physicist from the early 1900s, and he did a lot of work in general relativity, and he also collaborated a lot with Einstein. And he actually coined the phrase black hole, and he also came up with the idea of wormholes. And in this piece of concrete here, you can see that he actually wrote the inverse fine structure constant when the cement was still wet. And then at some point, the department thought that this was really cool, and they decided to cut it out of the curb and preserve it here in the physics department. So this is the original drawing of a wormhole by John Wheeler. So you can see there's a neck that connects the 2 separated points in space. And he also drew magnetic lines coming out of the wormhole. So I always thought this was kind of cool. So this is the seminar room at the Princeton Centre for Theoretical Science. And one of the perks of being a research fellow here is that at some point during your fellowship, you get to run a scientific conference. So last May, I ran a conference here about neutron stars. So we had about 70 or 75 people come from all around the world, and we had 3 days of scientific talks about neutron stars. So this is my office at PCTS. So yeah, nice desk. I keep all my books up here, my collection of mugs from different universities that I visited. And the most important thing, of course, is this big blackboard where I do a lot of my work. So extremely grateful for the giant blackboard, which is pretty rare these days, even in physics departments. All right, so this is the Department of Astrophysical Sciences at Princeton. And right now we're in the dome room. So you can see on the ceiling is an old telescope dome, and it's not used for doing observations anymore, but there's just a really beautiful telescope in here, basically as a display. And we use this room for our scientific presentations and group meetings. So this is the Institute for Advanced Study. It's basically a research institute that's located in Princeton, New Jersey. It is separate from Princeton University. It was founded just before World War II, and a lot of famous people like Einstein and Oppenheimer worked here over the years. This is the pond at the Institute for Advanced Study, and this is where they filmed scenes in the Oppenheimer movie, where Oppenheimer is having a conversation with Einstein by the pond. So this is the pond.